Let's mix the US and the UK together a little bit, because obviously we were talking to Eric Trump a little bit earlier on. He said that the United States and Donald Trump would happily send Harry and Meghan back to the UK.
And this comes as the couple are set to speak to CBS on their Sunday morning show, 3 years on now from their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey. Now, in this new interview, in the interview that actually Ben Leo from GB News did, with Eric Trump, this is what he had to say about them.
What I can tell you is my father had so much respect for the Queen, as did I. My mom knew so many of them for years. I think you probably know that. Had a great relationship with Diana and everyone else. And you know, that's a very sacred kind of institution, and you can happily have those two back. We'll happily send them back from America. You can have them back over here, but I'm not sure if you guys want them any more than we might not want them anymore. They feel like they're on a little bit of an island of their own. But listen, you can always have bad actors in anything. You can always have, you know, spoiled apples in every orchard, but the institution of the royal family is beautiful, and it's something that's really actually admired by a lot of Americans, and I think that should be protected. And
let's talk to royal broadcaster and photographer Helena Chard. Good to see you this morning. And I mean, the son of the man who is very likely going to be, once again, President of the United States, has called Harry and Meghan a bad apple in the royal orchard. That's quite a sting.
It is a sting. It's completely a sting, but it's actually really quite understandable as well. I mean, they're dropping clangers all the time, and I think that's probably what everybody's waiting to hear today when we watched CBS News with James Howley. You know, I think they are unpredictable in nature. So we don't know what's going to be said, but they are predictably hypocritical. And I think people are just at the end of their tether with everything, whether it's a symbiotic relationship with the press and wanting them to bring it down. I mean, there's so many different things. You know, optics are always slightly hypocritical. But obviously the CBS News Sunday, they are supposed to be launching this new initiative next week, the Parents Network. Now, it's pretty underwhelming, that title. There's lots and lots of parents networks out there. It doesn't really state what they're doing, but through the Archewell Foundation, they are hoping to support parents whose children have been harmed by online media. Now, obviously that's admirable, and it's always good to talk about online safety, cyberbullying, etc. But, you know, I can't help but feel there's a little bit of smoke and mirrors here, because this gives them the platform and PR that they need. It's always like reinventing the wheel in a way. I'm not 100% sure what they're truly doing. I mean, they're doing a lot of talk and awareness and wanting to support parents, because obviously they've got a desire to protect their own children. So this is what's driven their campaigns. And obviously we're all aware that last October they hosted a mental health summit, and they also talked about digital, you know, social media, how it impacts. But for me, you know, they are not an authority on online safety. And, you know, they talk about global leadership in fostering a safer online environment. But Archewell Foundation, which was founded in 2020, is not a global leader in this. So I'm not too sure where they're coming from. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a tricky one, because, you know, who are they working with? Who are the specialists that they're working with? I mean, we know that they are, you know, always suing everybody and trying to hold people accountable. You know, I can understand if they were trying to work with the big conglomerates who really should be putting a huge amount of money into this to prevent the impact of cyberbullying, etc. And that would make sense. But what truly are they doing? This is a great platform for them.
It'll be interesting to see how the interview goes. Thanks very much, Helena, for talking to us this morning.